Hello and welcome back to the property. Today is the 24th of May 2026, 8:30 in the morning, and today we'll take a stroll and see what needs to be done. The main theme of the day would be pruning and branch cutting. So as you can see here, all these newly grew branches on the side of the main trunk should be cut, and moreover, in this case, it blocks the road. And we need a way to pass it. It's not that disturbing when we are walking, but once I come with the tractor, it will interfere. And moreover, I would like to clear this road to cut all the side branches of the tree in order to be able to get up here with my car. There will be a lot of food for our mulcher, or work to be done for it. Oh, and this is the first sapling that I planted this spring, that I took it with soil around its roots, and it has taken roots. Yep, it's growing up nicely. It should be straightened up a little bit, but just let it grow for a little while, and then we'll try to straighten it up. More mulberries. Yeah, all those side branches leaned over and got bent because of the weight of the flowers. As you can see here, this one is totally blocking the road, and moreover, it even sometimes happens to snap because of that weight. They are really bent over. Pruning, and more pruning, along with mulching. Here we have an anthill. Kind of a pest, but it is what it is. It hinders me when I cut the grass. I cannot cut it with a blade. I only cut it with a string. And here we have the latest planted or transplanted saplings. This is one of them, because I've transplanted two in this beginning of May. Yeah, this one also has taken roots, and here we have another one, the second one. It can hardly be seen amongst all these leaves, but this is the one. And as you can see, it's bright, it's green, it's growing really nicely. And here we have a Paulownia. As I said, the Paulownia in this area keeps growing each year at the beginning of the year, and then during the winter it fades away, it withers. This one grew, I think, 2 years, and now it withered. And it grew proudly, and I was cut again. And here you see that we also have some withered branches. Although the tree is not dead, some of those branches wither away, and those will also need to be pruned. A hole that needs to be filled in. Coming back, we have a lot of dead branches on the living tree that needs to be cut down. Again, Paulownia, it tends to do that. For this one, it's no big deal, but yeah, a cleanup should be done for space, for light, for easier growth. And if we go down here, you will see that also on those Paulownia that grew up really nicely and developed a large trunk, we also have some side branches that withered away, either from the lack of light or for the lack of nutrients in those sides, the tree decided to grow on a different level. So the lower branches are withered away and need to be removed. Lots and lots of dead branches. Here, let me show you on this one. With my long-tailed sickle. Yeah, you saw how it snapped. Again, more Paulownia habit, grows, withers away and grows again. And it never reaches adulthood, and it cannot develop into a fully grown tree. So I either try and plant a larger tree, or those saplings will just keep doing their stuff. Ailanthus altissima, these ones were pruned, so I just leave one growing branch, preferably the one in the middle that's split up. Oh, and here we have those Paulownias that were given a second chance. Let's see how they're doing. Yeah, on this one is not too great. I see more buds have grown and developed into branches because the main one that I let got bitten by frost and it never developed. So the plant sent out other shoots. Yeah, that's a mess. We'll see how we'll fix it. This one was the one that was transplanted and seems to be going great. Oh, this is an Ailanthus altissima that needs to be pruned, so the side branch will be cut off and only the main one that's closest to the top here will be let and develop. So with a vine shear, snap, and everything is done. I don't know if the goats will eat these because they are said to be really foul to the taste. And I have a long-tailed sickle that I use to also cut branches, the ones that are not lignified, so the ones that are really soft. With a jerking motion I can cut it down, but not this time. Let me show you on a different tree. Let's go to a black locust. Usually I use these when I want to cut the higher branches, and the lower branches I just use that fine shear on them. Snap is a dancer. Yep, it went fine. So for this one we're just gonna use a fine shear. Like this one, simple vine shears. Now let's have a look over here at our wild strawberries. They grew some nice strawberries, or berries rather. Hope they will also get the chance to fully mature and ripen, because what happens is sometimes they get some rain, some water from the rain, they grow up, but then they wither away, not having enough moisture to grow, to develop, and to ripen. This was transplanted last autumn and it goes nicely. And this one is the second Paulownia that got a second chance. This one seems to be growing nicely. Only one bud, only one shoot. And as you can see, it withered away. And hopefully this one will grow. And now let me show you my favorite pruning tool. It is easy to use, reliable, and always at hand. It's the finger. That would be the next place where pruning needs to be done. All the Paulownias. Also for this one over here needs to be pruned and cut away. This one. And that would be all for today. Have a good one.